You a little turkey in the straw since it's November. We got Thanksgiving coming up. Y'all don't eat too much. How about you can see all this Dux fella we got out here. He ain't been eating too much at Thanksgiving. How about a hand for Danny Howell?
Tune in for Miss Becky. Merle Haggard. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away, leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Don't leave me, I cry. Don't take that airplane ride. You've locked me out of your mind, left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Wayne Martin. Jerry Goodson. Don't leave me, I've cried. Don't take that airplane ride. You've locked me out of your mind. You left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight, roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Thank you. Merle Haggard, that's for you. Tune by Bernie Dustin. There's a closet full of dresses that I bought you, and here's the keys to the new car in the drive. And before you leave our room, put on your best perfume. If you're gonna do me do it right. Oh, the next time the phone rings, but I won't answer. I don't want to be the fool I was tonight. I don't want to know the truth. I don't want to see the proof. If you're gonna do me wrong, do it right. If you're gonna break my heart all to pieces, then walk right out the door and end it all tonight. Take off your wedding band when he takes you by the hand. If you're gonna do me wrong, do it right. Take off your wedding band when he takes you by the hand. If you're gonna do me wrong, do it right. Thank you, Vern Johnson. Roly poly, daddy's little fatty. He's hungry every minute of the day. Roly poly, gnawing on a biscuit. It tastes like for him to run and play. He can eat an apple pie and never ever bat an eye. He works up an appetite that way. Roly poly, daddy's little fatty. I know he's gonna be a man someday. Give me Powell. Wayne Martin. Goodson. Roly poly, eats a hearty breakfast, eggs and jelly 20 times a day. Roly poly, eats a hearty dinner. It takes lots for him to run and play. Does the chores and pulls the bread and one Broadway to the store. He works up an appetite that way. Roly poly, daddy's little fatty. I know he's gonna be a man someday. I know he's gonna be a man someday. Yeah. Thank y'all, appreciate it.
About a hand for Danny Howell, all the way from Dothan, Alabama. Well, we're going to see if Dustin got another few songs left in him. He's battling that cold back there, but he said maybe he can sing another 2 or 3. Be throwing folding money now. We don't want none of that hard stuff. It hurts. If y'all go throw money, throw folding money, paper money. Or write a check and throw it up here. That'll be all right, too. How about a hand for Dustin Worley?
Well, it's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. But I've been a working man for dang near all my life, and I keep on working just as long as my 2 hands aren't fit to use. I might drink a little drink in the evening, then sing a little bit of them working man blues. Well, I keep my nose on the grindstone and work hard every day. I might get a little tired on the weekend after I blow my pay, but I go back working. I got to buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. I might drink a little drink in the evening, then sing a little bit of them working man blues. Well, hey, the working man like me ain't never been on welfare, and that's the one place I won't be. I'll be working just as long as my 2 hands aren't fit to use. I might drink a little drink in the evening, then sing a little bit of them working man blues. All right, here comes that working man. Well, hey, the working man like me ain't never been on welfare, and that's the one place I won't be. I'll be working. I got to buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. I might drink a little drink in the evening, then cry a little bit of them working man blues. How about a big hand for Jimmy Powell right there? Well, hey, the working man like me I ain't never been on welfare, and that's the one place I won't be. I'll be working. I got to buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. I might drink a little drink in the evening, then cry a little bit of them working man blues. I might drink a little drink in the evening, then sing a little bit of them working man blues. This song's for the working man. Thank you. How many George Strait fans are out there? This next one goes out to you. If you leave me, I won't miss you, and I won't ever take you back. Girl, your memory won't ever haunt me, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you won't buy that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona, and from my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in free. ground you walk on. I never have, and that's a fact. I won't follow or try to find you, 'cause I don't love you. Now if you won't buy that, I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona. If you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in for you. Yeah, if you'll buy that, I'll throw the Golden Gate in for you. Thank you. If I see you tomorrow on some street in town, pardon me if I don't say hello. I belong to another. It wouldn't look so good to know someone I'm not supposed to know. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Jerry Goodson, give him a big hand right in a dimly lit corner at a place outside of town. Tonight we'll try to say goodbye again, but I know it's not over. You'll call tomorrow night. I can't let you go, so I pretend. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Just walk on by, wait on the corner. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. I love you, but we're strangers when we meet. Thank you.
Got a hand for Dustin Worley. Well, y'all get your ticket stubs out now. This is the part of the show where we have a drawing, and you're liable to win some valuable, valuable prizes. We're going to get Miss Gilley to come up here. And Miss Jan, if she's back there, maybe she'll come down here and help us. And where'd Dominic go? We'll get Dominic to help do some running too.
He's back there in the playroom, I think.
All right, mix them up real good. All right, first thing we're going to give away is a ticket to next week's show on the 9th. $443,899. $8.99. Oh, right there in the
Way
back.
there, Gilley. Go. Yeah, she likes that.
All right, we got a whole book of crossword puzzles here. Give you something to do on the way driving home. 443, just be sure you're not the one driving. 443, 895. 895, right there. Crossword puzzle, right there. All right, got magnetic strips on the back. I guess that whole thing just goes right up on your refrigerator. Note pad and a pen and all sorts of things to help you keep track of stuff. 443, 883. 883. Right there he is, right over there. Now they figured it's getting cold, so they got y'all some socks. There's a penguin sticking out of one of them. 443, 873. Right there in the back. You needed those socks, didn't you?
Just about need them in here.
All right, we got Thanksgiving coming up, so we're going to give you something to cook with. Here's a little Betty Crocker grater. We're going to give that away first. 443,876. That right there. She gets the grater. And here is one of them things you bake stuff in, I do believe, and some spoons. I don't think it's a floppy thing. I guess you bake a floppy cake in that, don't you? 443,891. There she is right down there. All right, here we got something to clean up with, a little dustpan and a whisk broom and a little brush to go with it. 443,901. Right there. You got something to work with. Now we got something here that's some smell good. Some of this Jordache for women. See if it's full. Yeah, it's a full bottle too. How about that? All right. 443,864. 864. Some man probably wanted it. Yeah, he did right there.
That'll go all the way back to Ontario, Canada.
Okay, very good. They can probably smell it from there if he opens that bottle. Here's your nice keepsake. Here's a bunch of pictures of all the folks here at the Gilley's Family Opry. Give you something to think about us with. Put that in your barn. The rats will bring back corn they stole years ago. 443,881. Right there, he gets the picture from Panama City. Here's something I know y'all can use. Here's your flashlight here. It's a bright little sucker too, ain't it? 443,871 for the flashlight. 871, right back there. You can see how to get to his car. And now this says Diamonique. It ain't diamonds though. Look at there. It's a bunch of little diamond cut, huh? Is that what that is? 443,903. 90 right there. You can use that. All right, now here's something. Some little girl needs this right here. Look at here. Here's a music box, and it works. Yes, sir. Now you watch some old bald-headed man win that. 443,862. 862. 862. Some fella don't want to raise his hand, does he? 443, 862. Once, twice. We'll go on to the next one. 443, 861. Right there. All right. You get the music box. And here's the last thing we'll give away tonight. Here's your turkey. And it says, gobble till you wobble. I don't think there'll be no problem with that going on. 443, 900. Even 900. Who got 900 out there? Right there she is, way in the back. All right, how about a hand for all our winners and our helpers? We appreciate it. We're going to bring this fella back up here and let him entertain you for a little bit. How about another hand for Artie Rodriguez?
Well, while Wayne gets his fiddle over here, he's fiddle farting around back here, as they call it. I ain't supposed to say that, I'm sorry. Like you ain't did it, come on now. They gonna shut me up.
You done got it shook up.
I stopped off at the quick sack for some beer and a cigarette. The old man took my money as he stared at my Corvette. He said I had a one just like her son in 1963, till the man down at the bank took her from me. Oh, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and mean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. As she was built for fun with a handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Oh yeah. So I handed him my keys and says, here, take her for a spin. The old man scratched his head and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, son, you just don't understand. It ain't the car I want. It's the brunette in your vet that turns me on. I had one that was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and mean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. As she was built on the handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Oh, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and mean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. As she was built for fun, the handle, son. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then. Yeah, she reminds me of the one I loved back then. Yeah.
Thank y'all. I had a request for this song, I guess, a couple weeks ago. I usually try to play a lot of the older country, but this one is probably came out by a newer artist that a pretty good song. I really like it. Probably about 7, 8 years ago, but hope you like it.
There's so many things I didn't say, and even though it may be too late, I want you to know I still love you so. Every car I meet looks like your car. Every movie I see, you play the leading parts. You're on my mind.
can't leave you behind. When I close my eyes, you're all I see. In the dark of night, you're in my dreams. Throughout the day, you're easy to find. You're always there. When I close my eyes, in my mind I know you're far away. Here in my heart, nothing has changed. I'm still holding you like I used to. On a busy street or in a crowded room, wherever you go, it's just me and you together again. Girl, it never ends. When I close my eyes, you're all I see. In the dark of night, you're in my dream. Throughout the day, you're easy to find. You're always there. When I close my eyes, you're always there. When I close my eyes. There's a lot of y'all always like me to sing some Johnny Rodriguez. Everybody's always asking my kin to him. Well, my dad, his side of the family are from Texas, the same area, so who never knows? All us Rodriguezes might be kin somehow or another back there. But here's you, Johnny Rodriguez. I'm beginning to believe I get my kicks from being hurt. Instead of making love feel better, you just make it work. You tell me go, then call me back, and then you set me free. You always come back to hurting me. You always come back to hurting me. As sweet and stinging as a honeybee, I'm never really sorry when you leave. You always come back to hurting me. Good love after bad, but I'll admit the word is the best I ever had. I'm that way, you're that way, and maybe it's meant to be. You always come back to hurting me. You always come back to hurting me. As sweet and stinging as a honeybee, I'm never really sorry when you leave. You always come back to hurting me. You always come back to hurting me. I'm gonna sing you one more that one of my favorites I like to sing up here. A lot of y'all like, but I'm gonna dedicate this one. This goes out to Laura from 2 Egg. She drove all the way up here to Gilley's place to see us, so I'm gonna send this one out to her from 2 Egg, Florida. You hear me, Laura? I'm talking to you. If it brings you happiness, and I wish you most of it, it's your happiness that matters most of all. But if he ever breaks your heart, if a teardrop ever starts, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Si te quiere dinderva y te va a felicitar, te deseo lo más bueno para los dos. Pero si te hace hablar, ¿saben cuánto mes puedes hablar? Y estaré contigo cuando triste estás. And I'll be there anytime you need me by your side to drive away every teardrop that you cry. But if he ever leaves you blue, Laura, just remember, I love you. And I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Yes, I'll be there before the next teardrop falls. Thank y'all. For all y'all that's new here, if you ain't got one of my latest CDs that's behind the counter, or y'all try to look me up on Facebook or check me out on the web at artierodriguez.com, say hey to me. I'm finished now, Wayne.
About another hand for Artie Rodriguez. Y'all have met most of the folks up here, but there's a few folks you haven't met yet. One of them is back here, as fine a bass player as you're going to find anywhere this side of Nashville, Mr. J. Newsom. And the biggest fella up here on the stage is playing the smallest instrument. And we call him the big un, but his real name is Charles Scott over here playing the harmonica. And all the way over on the keyboards, on the piano over there, a fella that comes all the way from Defuniak Springs. And we're going to let him sing one for you right now. Make him welcome, Mr. Jim Williams.
Thank you. Well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord comes and calls me away. Oh, yes. Well, the morning's so bright, and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as fair as the day. Oh, yes. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh, Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There'll be peace in the valley for me. Well, the bear will be gentle, and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh, yes. And the beast of the wild shall be led by a child. And I'll be changed from this creature, Lord, that I am. Oh, yes. There will be peace in the valley for me someday. There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh, Lord, I pray. There'll be no sadness, no sorrow, no trouble I see. There will be peace in the valley for me. There will be peace in the valley for me.
Good job, Jim. How about another hand for Jim Williams?
Thank you. Thank you.
And we want to remind you that next week will be our Veterans Day show, and Jim usually organizes that for us and always does a great job. It was a fantastic show last year, and I know it will be again this year. So we hope you'll all come back next Friday, right, for our Veterans Day show, because he puts a lot of work into that, and it really shows. Right now, we're going to bring the First Lady of Gilley's Family Opry up here. And there's not a finer gospel singer, I don't think, anywhere. And we're proud to have her. And we're proud that she and Charles have got a place like this where we can come and put on a show, and you don't have to worry about it. You can bring your children and your grandchildren and whoever, and you don't have to worry about what you see here and here. And there's not a bunch of drunks here, and we're trying to have a place where families can come and bring their family and have some good entertainment. Not too many places like this left in this old world, and we hope that we'll be able to stay here for a long time and keep putting on these shows. So tell everybody that you see about us, and maybe they can come out and participate. Right now, how about a big welcome for Miss Edell Gilley?
Thank you. You having a good time out there? Yeehaw! We hope you do enjoy us. And just like he said, please tell everybody about us and come back and see us. Now, you hear? Okay. Come on, Wayne. I've worked countless hours and oh, so many years. Working only work so long, pursuing the wrong career. But now I found my calling. I'm working for the Lord. Hey, it's so much better with a great life insurance plan. Me and my son partner, we're always side by side. He helps me run this business that I call life. He is my sole provider, and I can reach him anytime. Me and my silent partner, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah. Now you don't need an application. There's no need for an interview. No experience is needed. Everybody's pre-approved. Just call him when you're ready. He'll answer right on time. If you work for me, I know he'll work for you. Me and my silent partner, we're always side by side. He helps me run this business that I call life. He is my sole provider, and I can reach him anytime. Me and my silent partner, Jesus Christ. Me and my silent partner, Jesus Christ. Woo!
All right. Did you enjoy that? That was a pretty good old song there. I think you did a good job on it.
Thank you.
We're going to do a little something we hadn't ever tried here. We're going to try. We're going to try it anyway. Song that morning when the life is over, I'll fly away to a home where going to live. I'll fly away. Well, I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, bye-bye, I'll fly away. Just over in the glory land, I'll join the happy angel band. Just over in the glory land, just over in the glory land. The happy days I'll stand, just over in the glory land. There is going to be a meet again in the sweet, sweet by and by. I'm going to meet you over there in that home beyond the glorious, I do declare. God's own Son be the leading one at that meeting in the air. Say hello to Jimmy Powell.
Got a good job.
Hey, have you enjoyed it? There it goes.
Be a leader in the air, the sweet, sweet by and by. I'm going to meet you over there, on beyond the sky. Gonna sing you will hear, never heard by mortal ear.
Will be glorious, I do declare. And God's own Son be the leading one at that meeting. Yeah, play it, Wayne. Ah, give it up. That's fine stuff right there.
That's as good as it gets right there.
All right, I want every one of y'all to help us out this time now. On this day. There is
going to be a meeting in the air, in the sweet, sweet by and by.
I'm
Going to meet you over there,
now home beyond the
sky. Come on, singing you never heard by mortal ear. Will be glorious,
glorious, I do declare. And God's own Son be the leading one at that meeting in the air. There is going to be a meeting in the air, in the sweet, sweet by and by. I'm going to meet you over there in that home beyond the sky. Such singing you will hear, never heard by mortal ear.
will be glorious, I do
declare. God's own Son be the leading one at that meeting in the air. And God's own Son be the leading one at that meeting in the air. Have you enjoyed yourself here tonight? How about this band? Have you enjoyed them tonight? Thank each and every one of y'all for coming. Don't forget, next Friday night now is our Veterans Day show. You won't want to miss that. Tell all your friends and neighbors. Bring them right on back here next Friday night. God bless you. Have a safe trip home. Thank each and every one of you for coming.